Yes, 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 yes. They say the scamming is real, real. It's still going. Damn. Hey, Shell. Good morning. Wow. Well, she ain't getting me, so I'm so tired of hearing about Trina. Listen, I don't know who that chick is. Don't care to know who she is. Yeah, that ain't my cup of tea. I'm not taking a sip, not at all. Hey, Katie, happy new day to you as well. Good morning, good morning. Anybody have fun plans for the weekend? I don't know. I'm pretty sure Scarlett gonna have something ready for us to do. Something. Hey, there ain't no telling. Hello, sir. Good morning. You all right? I like your necklace.
I
All's
sold it when
good.
we helped out mom.
Huh?
I sold it when we helped out mom.
You what?
I sold it when we helped out mom.
Oh.
I saw it and I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
she was like, take it. I said,
Everybody saying good morning, good morning. Hey, Angie, good morning. Oh, oh, oh.
they'll never expect it. Anytime.
They don't know what angle it's coming
It's
from.
always different.
I got you. I got you. Hold on, y'all. Let me wipe some things off real quick. Ooh, I don't look like I've been smoking stogies. Rosalind Govan, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. It is the Freaky Friday. Thank God it's Friday edition of the Virtual Espresso Cafe. I'm your host, YellaBull, Yellowfire Yellow Rapping. I'm also known as Goldie. And not the pimp from. I'm not him. I'm just saying I ain't him. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. I do appreciate you. Welcome in. Big boss. What it do was happening. Sway. How, Sway? How? Come on in. I can finally tell the news. Oh, we got news. Do we got news? Lord, all right, news. Let's see what this hot news is all about.
Good morning, everybody. Hey,
What's going on,
hey.
black lady? How you doing?
Okay. Um, we're going to Talladega in June.
Ooh, Talladega.
Yes, the food truck circuit thing that we're on. We're doing
Mm-hmm.
Talladega for the NASCAR experience in June.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I couldn't tell until they had it finalized. But yeah, we're doing Talladega at the end of June.
Man, congratulations. Boy, you about to blow up like Hiroshima. Ooh, that's what's happening.
So
Hey, y'all.
that was the news. I wanted to tell it before, and I'm like, I can't say anything until they put it out first. So
Hey, y'all. Hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute.
oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, stepping into the room right now, let us all give a big cafe welcome and a happy birthday to the one and only Baba Lloyd. Happy birthday.
woo, happy birthday,
Thank y'all so much. I
Lloyd!
appreciate it.
Happy
I
birthday,
appreciate
old
it.
man. What's going on?
So you're
Man,
25 again for the 15th time.
yep, 25
Right.
again for the 46th time. I know there's a lot more important things that's going to be going on this morning. So thank y'all very much. I appreciate all the birthday wishes. I appreciate anyone that donated and gave. You guys are all awesome. But like I said, I know there's other burning things that's going on today. I don't want to be before y'all long. I'm actually at breakfast right now, and I'm trying to open up this gift that a person got me. So, I got to unroll it. So, thank y'all so much. Y'all take care. I appreciate the cafe. Thank you all in the cafe. And Yella, thank you so much, brother. I guess I throw the next haircut on the tab for the birthday.
Hey, it's on me. You know how we get down. I get you tightened up. You'll be all good and fresh.
One
You know
time
how
for
we
the
do.
birthday boy. Happy
You
Oh
know,
birthday!
one
God,
time for
hold
the
on.
birthday boy.
Hold on. Oh my God, I need to show y'all what I just got. Hold
What you
on.
just get? God damn it!
Hold
You
on.
over here talking behind a frosted screen. Let's see. I want to see. I want to
Hold
see.
on. Hold on.
Wait, where
Hold
you eat
on.
breakfast at? Your normal spot? Aha.
Nah,
Ooh,
La
be
Magdalene.
touching.
Oh, La Madeleine. Oh, a lithograph. Okay.
Nice.
What does that say? It says I something.
Who? No, it's Who Am I?
Oh, who am I? Okay.
And it has all the
Okay.
books, and it has a person in the book. Wow.
Nice.
Hold on. Then there's one more. Hold on. There's one
You gotta
Well
more.
get it
done.
framed.
Yes. The gift. Oh my goodness! Look at this. I can't tell y'all who the gifter is.
Okay. Okay.
Oh wow!
That's nice.
Damn, that's nice.
That's nice. Definitely got to get that framed.
Well
Wow!
done.
Thank
Well
you so
done.
much. Thank
Whoever
you.
chose that chose well.
Yep.
Well, they know me very well. Y'all
And
take care. Y'all be
yeah, I
easy.
think we all know you pretty well, and that would be a damn good gift to give you. It's the simple things.
Simple things, yes. But thank you all so much. Y'all take care. Y'all enjoy your day, and y'all get to the business at hand because I know a lot of things are going on. But thank you all for the birthday
Ain't,
wishes, and thank you
ain't
all,
that much going
Cafe,
on.
for being family.
You know, boy. Much love to you. Love you. Love you. Have a phenomenal day. That's what's up. That's
What's
what's
the big guy
happening.
back there?
That's what's
Say hi,
happening.
honey.
Hey, what's going on, player? What's happening? What's happening?
I'm gonna drop down so y'all can
Hey,
see
Sean.
chocolate chip. And I
Oh,
just want to tell that I've been waiting to tell that for the longest. The cafe effect is still in effect because we going to
Yes.
Talladega.
Come on now. Come on, Talladega. Let's go, boy. Who?
she ain't telling
I,
all of it. She can. Let me get down here so I can get all the goods in here. See, Foodies has partnered with Talladega, so they're gonna have
oh,
all the naming rights with Talladega, all the advertising on all the major networks. They're giving us 2 free tickets.
Pause.
All that.
Hi, beautiful.
hey, gorgeousness. How you doing?
Yeah, so we might be
Got your
doing
Foxy Brown on. I see you. I see
yes,
you.
sir. Doing a little
I see you.
giveaway.
Oh,
That's Somebody all want she wanted. Yeah, we gotta figure that part out though.
Well, listen, man. Congratulations. That's what's up, boy. Y'all about to blow up like Hiroshima. I ain't
Yeah,
even gonna
it's
hold
gonna
you.
be huge. It's gonna be huge.
Boy, that's big.
It's gonna be right
That
along
is
pit row. They're
big.
gonna have pit row with vendors, and then they're gonna have us on the other side of pit row, and the people will be able to go in and get the whole NASCAR experience.
Yeah.
NRE, the NASCAR riding experience or something like that, where you can actually get in the NASCAR,
Get in the
in the
car.
cars, and
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what's going on that weekend.
yeah, it's gonna be fire.
So is it an all week event or is it just for the weekend, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Just for the
It's 3
weekends,
days.
that
Yeah,
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I got you. Okay. Ooh, boy, them 3 days. Boy, get your rest. But stock
And
up, stock
they
up.
said that they got a 10-year contract with Talladega Motor Speedway, and they're going to be doing Daytona too.
they're working on that one
They're
too.
working on Daytona, but I just want to tell. I can't tell you more about Daytona, but that's what they're saying. So yeah,
Yeah, Foodies is now the world's largest traveling food truck tour.
That's and to be a
And
part
we're
of
gonna
that
get
from the
nationwide.
ground level,
pretty
Yeah,
much,
huge.
pretty much. They've only been doing it. This is their second year,
third.
third year.
Huge. That's still huge. Huge, huge. That's what's man, congratulations. That's what's happening.
So, so I will see you all later.
It's about to be serious.
Z, your baby looks absolutely gorgeous.
Yes, you
As
do.
as always, we didn't expect anything less. And happy birthday again to the scholar and the the
Baba
scholar
Lloyd.
and the preacher, the resident scholar and preacher of the cafe. I know he's probably not in the room anymore, but I hope that he has a wonderful
Oh, he in here. He in here. He over there. He over there chewing on some La Madeleine right now. That's what he doing.
ah,
That's what he's
must be
doing.
nice. Must be
Yeah,
nice.
that is good.
But I will
That's
see
some
y'all
good
because we
stuff.
got some running around to do. So I'll see y'all
All
later.
right, babies. Appreciate you. Thank you for the news and congratulations once again. Congratulations once again. That's what's up. That's what's happening. Come on now. That's what's up. Hey, Quita. Good morning. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Y'all, that was good news. That's what's happening. Hello, user. User, if you're in here, excuse me, if you're in here, please do yourself a favor and just speak and say hello or something of the sort. My mind's a little itchy when it comes down to users, no pictures, and long numbers. I get a little itchy. So just saying, yep, you too, user. I'm just you that right there too. Talking to you too. Mods get a little itchy when you come in here and just pop in and don't say nothing. You gotta at least speak. You know, we consider you a bot. They get you up on out of here. Hey, Panda. Good morning, pretty lady. Good morning. So what's going on, everybody? Everybody good? Everybody had a good yesterday? No, you good. You good. You are good. You good. No apologies necessary. Little Miss Homie Hopper. Well, good morning. Thank you so very much for the follow. Thank you so very much for the follow. I do appreciate it. And welcome to the cafe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love to you. I appreciate that. So what's going on this weekend? Everybody got something happening, nothing happening, which is fine as well. How was your yesterday going? What you got planned for today? Hey, Lily. Good morning. Thick Swag, I see you. Good morning. Good morning. Oh. Get in here and cut this. It's about time. It's about time. Good morning, Katie. Good morning. I ain't really got nothing planned though. Honestly, I don't. I do not. I got nothing really planned. We're gonna play it by ear. I think I want to go. Has anybody seen that movie The Beekeeper with Jason Statham? Has anybody seen that movie yet? I haven't heard anything about it. That's why I'm kind of leery about it. You know what I'm saying? This early morning homie hopping. I ain't mad at that. Thank you so very much. Oh, you did see it? People say it was good? Oh, okay. Well, cool. Might go see that this weekend. Chef Jab, I see you. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Lily, what's going on with you, ladybug?
Seasonal allergies, and I don't know what I sound like on here. I have to go find out later.
Girl,
Uh,
you sound like the allergies got you by the throat.
I go to the doctors at 8:45 this morning and be like,
Ooh.
"Are we sure it's still just allergies? I don't want to
Ooh.
make it. I don't want it to turn into anything else."
Hey, Shawnee,
But you
good
know,
morning. Good morning. No, I hear
I
you, but it
come,
sounds something more than that, though. Damn.
I come to give you this morning's conversation, taking the 10-year-old to school.
Oh, okay.
Mama, I think children older than me, it's okay for them to be dating, but like if they're my age and younger, they should not be dating.
Okay. D-
Baby girl, who's dating in your school?
That
Everybody,
sounded like a setup. That's what that sounded like.
everybody's dating. I said, okay, so can you define dating? It's like when you like somebody and they like you, but y'all haven't popped the question. Okay. I'm just gonna keep driving. I don't have
Hi-
the voice. I don't have the
Eyes
voice to argue with her this morning.
eyes forward. Stay focused. Eyes forward. Hands at 10 and 2. Eyes forward.
I just had to drive.
Wow.
Just look forward and start and just keep driving.
Yeah.
Earlier this week, she told her daddy, because we always compare conversations. She told her daddy, there's a machine that'll make a man feel like he's having cramps.
Yeah.
And
That's them machine.
she has these conversations at like 5 o'clock in the morning before we even had any kind of caffeine, Pepsi, coffee. Just here, have this conversation.
She was saving all this. She has a book of questions that's stored in her head that she just can't wait to remember the question and then pop it on you at the most inopportune times. You do know that there's a library of questions, a
I know,
library of questions. You do know
I
that.
know, I do
Okay.
know, I do know. That's the happy news. I'm gonna come back with more happy news in a minute. I know Angie's probably down in the comments going. I'm just waiting for her to say something. My
About what?
grandma, my grandma. I shared a picture of her in here before. My
Uh-huh.
grandma
Yes.
fell Monday, Tuesday.
Mm.
She fell, and when she fell, she must have hit her head, and it made her brain shift,
Mm.
and she has a bleed. Um, we don't know if she's gonna make it back from this.
Mm.
They're gonna take
Damn.
they're gonna take her breathing tube out today because she has a DNR and they was not supposed to put the breathing tube back in her, but it was hospital policy that when you left surgery,
Right.
they had to put it back in. but she's not really doing anything.
I got you.
She won't open her eyes. If you're talking to her, she won't respond, you know.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm truly sorry to hear that.
So I'm maybe back in Kansas City within the next week for a couple of days.
Understood. I
You know?
understand.
Yeah.
Hello, Raquel. Good
No, of
morning.
course, I had been hopping in and out of lives, just kind of trying to stay distracted. Like I hung out with Panda for a long time yesterday, and I hung out in a couple of other lives yesterday. And I would make videos here and there just to get some steam off of my chest. And here comes your friend. Here comes your friend Angie. Your friend Angie.
Oh,
Your friend Angie. That's all I'm gonna
my
say.
friend.
Your friend Angie.
That's my friend. Okay,
You know,
I
because
got
she sent you those messages. She sent
I
you those
got you.
messages. You know them
Right.
messages. You know them messages.
Yes, I do.
And the next thing you know, I'm boohooing my eyes out. Look, you thankful to read it, but you boohooing your eyes out.
Right.
So she your friend
Right.
Angie.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Look, when
That
she
is
calls you,
fair.
look, when she causes emotions, she's your friend. I'll take her back later though.
I got you. No, but on the real though, I'm sorry to hear that about your
88,
grandmother. That's
88
something
years.
serious right there. Yeah, that's something serious
88
right there.
years. And like
Yeah.
I don't fault the nursing home because and it's funny because I said bye to her a long time ago when she forgot us. Like she will argue my mom down that my mom's an only child, but she will argue my mom down that she has 3 sons.
Mm,
My mom's an only child. Where these
I
3
got you.
sons come from?
When the mind goes, it goes, baby.
So
It goes.
I thought I said bye to her, you know, and I kind of mourned her back a few years back, but I guess I haven't
Well,
because
yeah,
it still
you
hurts.
you mourned her because her mind isn't here. That was the mourning. Soon, unfortunately, her physical won't be here. So that's a whole different type of mourning right there.
She done
Because
gave
I
me
thought
an 88-year run though.
I thought I did the same with my mom when she was diagnosed with dementia. I was hella sad that her mom, because my mom was so smart. She was so cerebral. She really, really was. And then to see her wither, just literally wither away. I understand the second half of the morning part. So
Like I guess the first part was just saying bye to who she was, you know?
exactly, that's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. It was knowing that the person that she used to be in the mental capacity of her will no longer be. So yeah, you're mourning that part. The physical is still there. You can still see her. You can still talk to her. You can still have a physical touch with her. But now that soon will be taken away as well, and that's the rough part. That right there is the truly rough part. So I understand. I get it. Jay is Liza. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Hey, Tammy G. I see you. Good morning. Danny V. I saw that. Nanu.
I need Danny V and Petty to go ahead and make that skit of Petty being fired. That would be hilarious.
I don't know anything about it, but I'm here
Because
to watch it.
everybody
I'm
keeps
here to
saying
watch it.
Petty.
Hey, Envy.
Because you know, people said Petty got fired on her day off.
Oh,
And every
that
time
skit.
And
That skit.
every time we look up, there she and Nosy is cracking up laughing about something. And we all know Petty works for herself, so we need a skit of Petty firing herself.
Yeah, I can imagine how that goes. I can truly imagine how that would go. What's up, Henny? Good morning. Good morning. What time is your doctor's appointment, Miss Ma'am?
8:45.
I got
I got the first one of the day.
you. Don't be late.
Oh no, I'm going home right now to pick Kirk up. I'm gonna go home, pick Kirk up, and we're gonna head, and then I'll be there.
That's what's happening.
Looks like I start work at 10:30 and tell my boss they're gonna have to excuse my voice.
Mm. Yeah, because it's broken like puberty hitting you right now.
I still don't like my new job. It's too much downtime. Like, how dare I have a work ethic? Like, I can sit there for an hour with no phone calls, and it's driving my ADD crazy.
Well, you better tell your ADD to accept the fact that you might not be talking on the phone for a minute.
And I'm like,
Uh,
I'm doing like, and I feel like I'm doing too much personal stuff on their time. Does that make sense?
yeah, I don't understand what you're talking about right now.
Like,
I
I
have
be sitting
no,
there,
I
I'm
have no
sitting
earthly
there
idea what you,
I'm
the words that
crocheting.
the words that you're saying right now are quite foreign to me right now. You're beating yourself up because you got free time
I
getting paid.
know, but I just feel like I'm on their
Shut
clock.
up, Lily.
I know it's
Shut
crazy.
up. Shut up.
Don't judge
Shut up.
me. Don't
No, I'm.
don't
Oh
judge
hell
me.
no! It's Friday. Today's Judgment Day. Everybody can get judged today. Nobody's safe from the judgment. Period. You. Right now, what you're saying, what's coming out of your cracked up prepubescent voice, right now is gonna piss off a whole lot of folks. They'll be like, God damn, I wish this work would just slow down. Just slow down for a minute. Can I breathe? Can I breathe? And you sitting over here talking about, I feel bad because I got so much free time. And they over here saying, bitch, if you don't shut the fuck up, you come over here and take my job. Come over here and take my job. Oh, not hashtag drop Lily. God damn it.
Have a happy weekend. Drink your water and go walk in the rain. I dropped myself.
Ooh. Apply some WD-40 to that damn voice, cause that shit squeaking like an old rusted out door. God damn. That's all I heard. That's all I heard. And that's it. That's it. That's all I heard. I don't understand anything that she said. Some Crisco. Apply some Crisco to them hinges. That's what Crisco used to be used for way back in the day. It was used to lubricate hinges. I kid you not. I'm telling you. Take care of the voice. Listen, them allergies got her in a chokehold right now. There's nothing else she can do with her voice except go to the doctor, find out what's happening. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Hey, Ladybug, I see you. Good morning. Local honey? Yeah, local honey would definitely do it. Local honey, some lemon or lime, a little bit of whiskey, heat it up. There you go. You're used to attending 100+ calls a day. Well, maybe this just ain't your week, Miss Ma'am. Calm down. Green tea and honey. Yup. Hey, Clumsy. Hey. How you doing? Thank you so very much for being here. What up, Danny? Not Danny Forbes. Hold up. Stop the press. Wait. Danny, how many people you got? Oh, God damn it. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know how much I talked about Okinawa, right? Y'all know how much I talk about Okinawa and love Okinawa and everything like that. This dude was my neighbor. Big Danny. This was my neighbor. Boy, we had a time. We had a time in Okie right here, boy. Ooh, yeah. If y'all don't mind, follow my man Danny. This man is family. When I say family, and y'all already met what, 2 or 3 people that I've had that. Yeah, 2 or 3 people that I was associated with in Okinawa with. Y'all go ahead and follow the man. Please get him up. Hey, Patty, good morning. You fired yet? You find another job yet? Girl, stop being unemployed. You so lazy. Stop being unemployed. But yeah, that's my man Danny right there. Big Danny. That's my man, boy. When I was on my weight loss kick, that man kept me running. Ooh, that hurt. That shit hurt. That hurt. That's my man. Man, I hope all is well. I see you traveling and doing everything with the missus. That's what's up. I'm glad you in here. No, hey. What you not gonna do? No, I didn't have hair back then. What you're not gonna do is try to pimp my man out for some stories. Now, listen, everybody, Danny, everybody that come in here, they be trying to find out some dirt, something. They be trying to find something out of them. Would you please tell them that I lived a good life? I lived a clean lifestyle. See, loose slips, sink ships. Well, that's code. But even if you did have something to say, what they can't. Nobody can say nothing. Hell, what did I do, D? What did I do? I stayed in the house and cut hair and took care of the boys. and recording. So now, shut up. Good wholesome life, fat, and a whole lot of golf. A whole lot of golf. A ton of golf. Ooh, I made a bunch of money on that island. Yeah, so anybody that come in here and of the pass of the Okinawa pass, want bread on the golf course, I'm to see, tell you, my man know. Boys played together, all that good yada. Somebody had to cook. I was getting fed because everybody know I didn't cook. That's a whole new word for Elmo. Wholesome. Listen, I lived a very simple life. On the end of our road, our houses were connected. I think it was what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it was 6 houses in our row, and I lived on the end. I had a corner house with tons of land on the opposite side. Oh, them were good times, boy. I keep telling folks, D, that if someone gave us the opportunity to go back and live in Okinawa, we would be there. And give us back our neighborhood, too. The people that lived on our street, on our block, man, please. Give us that. I'm so glad you in here, boy. I'm so glad you in here. Oh, that's what's up. Oh, that's what's happening. That's what's up. You made my day, man. You made my day. Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate you. Thank you for coming in. Mom Life, I see you. Good morning. Good morning. You was just flipping through and saw the light on? Is that what happened? I came across your FYP. Is that what happened? Y'all tap the screen there. As a matter of fact, I forgot to tell y'all that. Go ahead and tap the screen, wake up the algorithm, let folks know that the cafe is open. And Danny, if you don't know, I do this every morning, Monday through Friday, 7 to 9. 7 to 9, this is what I'm doing. You East Coast, right? You still in Georgia, right? If I'm not mistaken. Or did y'all pack up and move somewhere exotic? Hey, Dimey, good morning. Hey, Devil. Oh, yeah, okay, East Coast. There you go. Yep, so 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock your time. This is what I'm doing. That man is retired Air Force, living his best life. Yes, he is. All right, you coming up in 6 minutes? All right, I got you. Dimey 3, thank you so very much for the follow. I do appreciate it. Welcome to the cafe. I definitely appreciate you. Come on with the follow, Danny. I appreciate you, baby. Welcome to the cafe. You always been family, but now you're part of the cafe family. Get ready for the mayhem that will ensue at any given time. This is a room that has no discernible topics. And we really don't have any topics. Shit just pop up and we talk about it. Sometimes we go on a tangent. Sometimes it's hella funny. Sometimes it's real serious. Ain't no telling. I don't know what's going on with this app, and I just heard a whole other live, but was watching you. All right, let's TikTok. I understand that you may be tired of my voice and everything, but that doesn't give you the right to show me, but listen to somebody else. Come on now, stop. Have you checked the VEC committee? I have not. No. This week has been crazy. I haven't checked anything, to be honest with you, but I can. I most certainly can. J552, good morning. Or Gia, good morning. Thank you so very much for being here. I do appreciate you. Good morning. I left that and came back, and it's fine. Man, listen, they be on something. They be on something. Amy, good morning. All right, y'all. Here's a question. Question du jour. Did anybody? And if you did, cool. If you didn't, I understand. But did anybody watch the State of the Union address last night? I watched the recording. Scarlett recorded it. Did anybody watch that? I will. No, yes, you did? Okay. What up, Rabbi? What's going on, sir? Good morning to you. How's Little Bit doing? Tell her hello. Give her a hug from Uncle Yella for me. I do appreciate you. You asleep? Unfortunately, you did. Yeah, I did too. But I watched the State of the Union just so I could see the response. Boy, they tried. Repukes tried, boy. I swear to God, they tried. That was pathetic. That was so much performative acting that old girl did. The representative from Alabama did. That shit was horrible. You watched the first part and you watched the playback today. Yeah, it's crazy. Both parties are garbage. Facts. You get no argument out of me, bruh. None whatsoever. Hey Mo, good morning. Good morning. How do you do? How do you do? Yeah, that was crazy. It was crazy. 30 seconds and watch Kings and Spurs. Yeah, I see that. I can understand that. Yeah, yeah. I don't care. I know. I'm not a fan of Joe Biden. I'm not fanboying over here. But you got to admit, for those that watch that admit, you got to admit, Joe gives no fucks. He gives none. He lets their ass have it. Bless his heart. He stutters a little bit through his speech and whatnot, but he got spicy, boy. Dark Brandon don't be playing. At one point I was waiting for him to throw them shades on and let their ass have it, because he was letting them have it. Hey, babe, welcome in, mama. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, Joe. They start popping off. Bobblehead and MTG and everybody else. He just keeps right on rolling. He trolls their ass so well. That shit is hilarious. Hey, Rabbi, listen. I know, there's a whole lot more shit that the administration can do. I gotta admit, there was a lot of shit that they have done. I ain't mad at that. They kind of glossed over some important things, very, very important things. But I will say that every time he gives his State of the Union or he gets up to speak and they start interrupting him, he's quick on the draw. I am tired of hearing people say, "Oh, he's old. His cognitive mind is in decline," and this, that, and the third. Stop it. Stop. The only time that it sounded like it was anything wrong with him is when his stutter flares up. That was it. His stream of consciousness was there. So I'm gonna need for all of you orange man lovers and in that cult or whatnot. Talking about Joe, do you want a president that sounds like that? Well, shit, I'd rather have a president that sounds like him than the one that y'all worship. That clown. Are you kidding me right now? Yeah, Dark Brandon was no punk. The speech had his, high moments and his low moments, of course, like all speeches do. But shit, I was there for the Dark Brandon moments. I was there. I was waiting for him to throw them shades on. And let y'all have a Dark Brandon moment. Right. I hope you don't think there's a crisis because I added green jobs. Facts. Listen, there was a whole lot of them. There was a whole bunch of them. He baited the Republicans and he baited the other end into I would say submission, but he was like, oh, well, bring the bill to me and I will sign it. If there's that big of a crisis and we have a bipartisan bill on board, if you think you'll go put it on my desk, let me sign it. Nobody, they didn't say shit. And I was just sitting up here like, damn, he got y'all again. Yo, when y'all gonna learn? It was entertaining for me. I listened to a whole lot of the things that he said. Like I said, there were certain things that he could have brought up, granted. But for the most part, and with what's his name? Johnson, the Speaker of the House, he didn't know if he wanted to agree, disagree, roll his eyes, laugh, clap. He had no idea which one he wanted to do. Good morning to you, Rab. What's happening, sir?
It was good. I gotta get booed to school here in a minute, but
Boo!
So my biggest takeaways from it, when I watch things like this, I don't watch as somebody who's partisan biased. So I really pay attention and listen. Now, it threw me off when he started the entire speech by invoking Germany in 1941, and then quickly said, while he was invoking Germany, Never before has democracy been under attack or assaulted like this globally. And then he turns around and goes, not since Abraham Lincoln has democracy been under attack and assault. I said, so the 1800s is a long ways away from 1941.
1941. Yeah. Yeah.
And that threw me off. But like, how do you invoke
Yeah.
Germany in the Civil War and then turn around and say, again, promoting propaganda, Hamas is hiding
What's up,
under
Mr. Law?
hospitals, Israel has a right to defend itself when they're on trial for genocide? That's not something you want to do as the leader of the free world.
As a leader of a free world,
Oh.
that's you flip flopping.
When he spoke on immigration, and I don't know why Democrats are bragging about this immigration bill. I don't know if anyone's read it or not. It does grant some
Probably haven't
overreach
read it.
powers to the president. Biden even
Yeah.
said it during the speech. It grants me the power to pause asylum and to deny asylum if I feel too many immigrants came across the border in a certain time. Now imagine Trump having that power.
Well, yeah.
Exactly. It's a big problem. But then when he said we don't separate kids from families, I'm like, but 8 months ago, and I can't stand Josh Hawley, but 8 months ago he was just grilling your administration, and your administration admitted they lost thousands of kids to traffickers, and y'all still have no plan of recovery for these children. So no, you're not separating them from their parents like Trump was, because they were still at the
But
border in detention
but
facilities.
you're still losing them nonetheless.
Yeah, you just lost them to traffickers though. Like,
Right.
so these were the things that I was sitting there listening to going, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? And then
Yeah.
he said his words were, I hope you don't believe that there's a climate crisis, because he was bragging about the green jobs.
The Green New Deal and the jobs
Like, bro,
created.
just
Yeah.
because you approve some jobs to be created doesn't mean that global warming was like, okay, I'm just gonna go home now. This ain't for
Yeah, we good now. Yeah, we good. All the plastic has disappeared from out the seas. The carbon dioxide, the hole in the ozone layer is now closed up. Yeah.
But again, at the
yeah.
end of his speech, he said, we need the future to be protected from the climate crisis. I was like, you just said there wasn't one. So, like,
Well, yeah. I think he was moving. I think he was giving a warning and also trying to give hope at the same time, but he got muddled in the middle.
half the time with that, with and that's the problem. Like, and it's not an old people problem, but it happens with a lot of old senile white people. You can't tell when they're being serious or when they're joking.
Or when they're joking.
So sometimes, and SCS lady, he might have been being sarcastic.
He could have been being sarcastic. He very well could have been.
But because
I
he's
wouldn't
like
put it past
95 years old and his face muscles don't work, we couldn't see the look in his face,
Not facial muscles.
Like, I don't know, but he said that shit with true conviction. And that's my thing. And then, I hear Democrats all over their lives this morning talking about Joe crushed it. Joe crushed it. First off, the State of the Union is not something you crush. It is a time to address the American people about the state of America.
Of the collective states of America, correct.
Economy, all that, and to address the people of America about foreign policy. It is not a place to go up there and crush it and then act like you did something special because you kept mentioning Trump 16 times. Who gives a shit?
Well, but in the same stroke, the previous administration, those state of unions were pure shit shows. Pure
those were fascist
shit
rallies.
shows.
That's what they were.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, so if we have to have a baseline of crushing it of state of unions, then yeah, I would have to admit, yeah, Joe did crush it because of what we were used to the last 4 years. Those went off the rails the moment he says. Those went off the rails the moment he showed his face, on the screen. Those went completely off the rails. But with that said, I normally only watch the State of the Union just to see the response.
It's always a shit show. I didn't imagine it would be.
Yeah, well, that too.
And I'll give it to Biden when the Republicans kept screaming from the back random shit while he was talking.
He didn't miss a beat.
He was quick on his feet to respond to it, but at the same time, because we talk about his cognitive ability, he lost his entire train of thought. Every time.
He did. He had a few squirrel moments.
He said the bipartisan
thrown in
border
there.
bill is not a win for you or me. The only winner is me because, yeah. And I was like, bro, maybe next time.
Well, which one is it? You just disqualified it and included yourself at the same time, sir.
Right. That was, and What really got me the most, and this is what I wanted people to really pay
Shit.
attention to, though, is
Yes,
listen to
sir.
how the Democrats invoked and tugged on people's heartstrings, talking about children in America needing food, or children in America going to school, or things like
Mm.
that. You know who can't go to school? You know who can't eat right now? Is the
Uh,
Palestinian children that are being genocided. And then right after he tried to invoke everyone's sympathy talking about poverty in America, he turned around and defended what the fuck Israel's doing. And that bothers me. You can't say feel bad for the child in America who starved to death because our politicians can't get their shit together, but then tell
mm.
me that I shouldn't feel bad for an innocent child who ate a bomb for breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Like that you
I
supplied
feel
for.
you. I feel you. I feel you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you wholeheartedly and completely. I definitely hear you. Oh, come on,
Can
bro.
we get Dr. Cornell West in office or something? Shit.
Uh, if we're talking about, and I'm not, once again, I'm not trying to be ageist or anything like that, but if we're talking about Joe Biden, the Orange Julius, in their age,
I
do
know I
you?
know Dr. West is older, but listen,
I'm just saying, bruh. I'm just,
if we wanted old and entertaining, that would be it right there. Like
oh my God. Oh, there was damn a State of the Union. Just whenever he walks out from the White House to go to Air Force One or Marine One, that's gonna be a whole college lesson within itself. He'll probably give you a history of the steps that he's taking to get from the White House to Marine One.
he gonna be his own press secretary.
Boy, listen,
I ain't having no
listen.
white man to come lie to y'all. I'm here to tell the truth. It's like-
I'm here to give it to you, brass facts right now, right now.
but yeah,
Could
like
you imagine what that cabinet would look like? Could you?
powerful, powerful.
You want to talk about send the world? Oh, not the world. Damn the world. Could send the United States in a tailspin. Could you imagine that administration that he would put together?
Like people
Boy,
forget
listen.
that Dr. West left his job at Harvard. Left his job at Harvard just to stand for what was right.
Yep, he sure did.
To stand for Middle
He sure
Eastern
did.
people. And they even told him this has nothing to do with you. And he's like, yeah, it does. Any oppression's all oppression. Like the man gave up a high paying ass job at Harvard to stand for what was right.
He left. Well, high paying job, yeah, but more importantly, he left tenure.
No, yeah.
He just let's keep it a whole stack.
And that's what
The
I'm saying,
money
like,
is one thing. Oh, sorry about that, babe.
if he could get
The
the
money is one
cabinet-
thing, but pff,
Could you imagine him creating a cabinet with the rest of his strong willed activist friends? You
Boy.
have a whole administration that stood on business and they stand for bullshit. And that's what we need.
reparations would happen within 2 years.
But yeah, I just wanted to speak, like, vent about what I saw on the State of the Union, and I get people were watching other things and listening for other things, but like when you
Yeah.
sit here and tell me, this child may not be able to go to school. There's a whole school in Palestine that was closed down because all the kids are dead. Nobody can attend because there's nobody to attend, and like, don't try to use children starving in America to tug on my heartstrings when you're funding the slaughter of innocent children around the fucking world. Like,
I mean, listen. For those that don't pay attention, you have a point.
and I know Trump is bad too. Don't get me wrong. Everyone keeps saying that. The other guy, the other guy. But listen, how many Democrats would support Trump doing the same shit Biden's doing? Because here's the problem that we're having, and this is what I try to explain to people. The math has to math. Now, Republicans are supporting Joe Biden and supporting Israel, which is crazy because they never support him for shit, but they actually are. Now, how many of these Democrats would actually support Trump doing the same thing Joe Biden's doing? They wouldn't.
No.
Because identity politics, they wouldn't. The Democrats would be like, I'm not supporting Trump doing shit.
The numbers would be very low.
Exactly. So if that's your only threat is the other guy that you wouldn't support while you support the one currently doing it, like, we got to come up with something better.
Yeah. I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Don't get me wrong, y'all. Trump is horrible. He is a threat to democracy and freedom. He is a threat to everybody in this motherfucking country. So my question is, why would the Democrats be willing to throw that all away? To put all their eggs in one basket for an 80-some-year-old man who's just as bad? You can't say everyone else is throwing democracy away when all we're asking is for one slight small change, and that's a better candidate. That's it. We'll
And
vote
that's the bad
Democrats to
part.
get somebody to vote for. That's all we're saying.
There's nobody else, and that's the sad part. Nobody else. I mean,
Obama
hell,
had a third term.
I would give Gavin Newsom a shot if he was on the ballot. I would at least listen to his debates. You know what I'm saying? Give us something else to taste except what we got right now. The soggy cereal shit is getting old. It's getting very, very old.
All right, well, I have
So-
to drop down after this, but I want to answer this question right quick.
Yes, sir.
What's the alternative to supporting Israel? I just need y'all to understand that if you actually go through and look up and read the history of how Israel came to be, from the Jewish terrorist groups under the British Mandate, through stealing babies in the 50s, harvesting organs up until the 90s, things like that. This is an extension of white European supremacy. So the alternative to supporting white European supremacy is to support humanity and oppressed people. And that's it. When I say Israel
That's
don't
a
have the right
word.
to defend themselves, they don't. Legally, international law says they're the occupying force. Armed resistance is perfectly fine by any means. So the alternate to supporting Israel is to support humanity and freedom. I don't know how else to put that without sounding cheesy.
But you said it just how it was supposed to be said. So
Right. Yeah. When
Yeah, that is.
Holocaust survivors and their families are telling you not to support an ethno state because they are doing horrible shit and they don't stand for the majority of the people, I'm gonna
Listen.
go with them.
yeah, you'd kind of want to listen to that. Yeah, and I'm with you on that. You kind of want to listen. You get outside of your own ego. Stop believing on what you think you know, and listen to somebody else that has have a lived experience, generationally.
Let me go.
Yeah. All right, boy. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. And other than that, how have you been?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, I've been all right. It's time to go. I gotta get booze ass to school right quick, and I'll holler
Yeah,
at
you
y'all.
do.
But I've been doing well. I hope all's well with you. And I still
I'm
be
not
watching
complaining.
mostly from the outside because when I pop up, it always causes some bullshit. I try to avoid
Whatever.
that. So.
Whatever. Listen. You know. You've been around me for a minute. You know how I operate. So
I just want
if they got problems, they got problems. They'll deal with it.
like the only thing I've been on these last few months is about Palestine and liberating people. But I do want
Yeah.
people to be aware that this election, your choice is the Satan or the devil. You know what I'm saying?
Bodies of the two different bodies of the same name.
But all right, I'll holler at you.
All right, boy. Be well. Much love to you. Hug boo for me. Listen, Rabbi has points. May not agree with a lot of things that he say. That's entirely up to you. That's your prerogative. He's not wrong. Hey, lovely lady likes. Good morning. Come on, Zamai. I was trying to bring you up, and it didn't. You wasn't even listed on the list. I was like, where'd she go? Did she drop out? I don't know what happened. Anyway, come on up. There she is. What's going on? Lorenzo Bellamy, I see you. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Welcome into the cafe. It's not quite 8 o'clock, but
I can't come
good
up when
morning.
y'all having those political conversations.
I know.
Wait,
I understood why.
I only say one thing about this.
Yes, ma'am.
And I tell everyone like this.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't have those conversations for obvious reasons, but I also tell people when y'all having them conversations, if you're not really truly on the inside and don't know exactly what's going on, I don't have those conversations.
Keep your comments limited.
Yep.
Keep your
Every
comments
day.
limited. What's going on with you, Miss Ma'am?
Nothing. I just want to say I am not going to
Right.
call my congressman about keeping TikTok going, especially after TikTok banned me for a week, talking about my experience as a deployed military female, talking about I was hate speech, hate talking my own self.
What? When did that happen?
Last Friday, I got banana because it said I was having hate speech.
Somebody did that. That's
But I was
all.
talking about my
Somebody did.
experience on my deployment and sharing showers with a bunch of women. That's literally what I was talking about. when I got banana for hate speech. And then when I went to appeal, they said I still violated. I'm like, I was talking about myself. How am I hate speaking on myself and telling the facts about my experience? So I was
I
banana
have
for a
never
whole
like that.
week. I have never in my life. And so TikTok, if you get banned from the United States by Congress, I really don't care. That's on your
First
own.
of
You are
all,
now on your
first of
own.
all, that'll never happen.
I
That
know
will.
I'm being sarcastic, but if
I
they
know
ban
you are,
you,
but I'm just
you're
saying,
on
you
your
know,
own
that'll never
TikTok.
happen.
I'll be sitting at the table with the congressman in my uniform, telling them to ban you. Now, how do you like
Toasting
them
your
apples?
demise.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be raising my glass to toast your demise. Damn it.
How do you like them apples when I'm sitting with the 3 star? I'm about, yes, sir, I
God
agree. I
damn.
will delete my account tomorrow.
Damn. Damn.
Yes, y'all, I said it.
That's so messed up. That's so messed up. But listen, if you get banned for a week for talking about your own lived experience, it's the same equivalent of me getting banned for a week for talking about movies and TV shows.
Yeah, I was like, what hate speech? I was like,
I,
I was the
I,
one experiencing. I was there in one
ours
of the
was
showers
ours
deployed
was
just in
about it.
January.
I got banned for that one week talking about movies and TV shows, and they said it was bullying and harassment. I was like, to who? What was Different Strokes upset because we didn't talk about him enough? I mean, what the hell? I was
Different
like, you
strokes,
got to be kidding
different
me.
strokes
And
is
that was
like,
the same week I was going to New Orleans too.
oh,
I was
okay.
hot. I was pissed. I was so pissed. I couldn't go live for that whole week, and me and Scarlett and Latrell was in New Orleans for that week with V. Man, I was pissed. I was hot. I was warm. TikTok need to get it together. Yeah, their
And
mods are
the funny thing,
doing too
the
much.
funny thing is, no. The funny thing is that no, in the actual things themselves, that if you were talking about your lived experience or whatever, it's not considered it. And I was like, that's what I was talking about. I was actually in my uniform because I was making my coffee.
They be on one.
It's like, okay, then,
They be on one. What's up, Pastor Ray? What's going on,
definitely
Pastor
on
Ray?
one.
What's going on, sir? How do you do? Mad Lamb, I see you. Good
But
morning.
I did not watch the State of the Union speech.
I mean, listen,
I have never watched the State of the Union
I
speech ever
I normally will watch it just to
for
see
many
the
different reasons.
response. The responses to me be just as almost as ridiculous as the entire speech itself. And the chick that they had
This is true.
speaking for the Republican side, that when I tell you performative as hell, it sounded like, ooh, damn, it sounded like those commercials, saving the pets. You know, can you donate to save the whales? You know, $13 a month can help save a starving child, or so. That it sounded that over dramatic and ridiculous. There was nothing of substance that this chick was saying at all. Katie, somebody I can't think of her name. Representative from out of Alabama. Terrible. Actually, all of it was terrible. And I was like, what is your purpose? What is your purpose here? All of the responses, regardless of Democratic or Republican, have been just shit shows. Some Democratic responses may have a little bit more weight, but please. I just, like I said, I really watch it just to see what the responses are. But now that that's over with, I ain't got to deal with that crap no more. You know, they interrupting all the TV shows. That's one thing that folks can't stand the State of the Union, because they interrupt the TV shows. Nobody give a damn what you're saying, because what you're saying ain't adding up to a hill of beans any goddamn way. You're not gonna follow through on half the shit that you talk about in the first damn place. So why are you interrupting my TV shows? You're interrupting my enjoyment to tell me some lies that you or some fallacies that you ain't gonna do. Stop. I'm not. Yeah,
Okay, y'all.
give
I'm
me
still
back my
on
damn
the
shows.
8 o'clock meeting. I'm gonna still be listening. Don't say nothing
Of
crazy.
course you do. Of course you do. Damn meetings. It's Friday. Don't they get the memo? It's Friday. No meetings on Friday.
Always
Damn.
meeting. It's 8 o'clock. I'll be back.
All right, girlie. Appreciate you. Yeah, it was ridiculous. It was altogether ridiculous. No, you couldn't see the live. See, I'm telling you, they on one. They are on one. You just had three back to back. Oh, see, can most of the meetings that you attend be filled out on a postage stamp and emailed?
Email.
Yes. Yes.
Cheers.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. They could. They could. I wish they would give raises for every meeting that you would have, meaningless meetings that you would have to attend. Sorry for wasting your time. Here's a little something extra in your paycheck. That's the way it should go. You know what I mean? Sandra Fortson, good morning. Welcome in. I do appreciate you being here. Thank you so very much for your attendance. Thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate you. Well, hello there. Hello, hello, hello. The second beat made your eyes cross. Listen, there's quite a few of them. You sit there and you just shake your head like, why are we here? Hey, lady, what's happening?
Morning. Well, we made it to Meridian, Mississippi.
Ooh, okay.
Remember I told you we're driving down.
Oh yeah, I remember.
We left. We got up yesterday morning, mind you, East Coast time at 1:30. I got up about 1:30. My best friend got up about 2 a.m. We drove down. We had to go get something from one of her daughters. Not a problem. We got on the road fully at 6 a.m. And we're driving down and I'm like, okay, up until the last 2 hours, Yella, I drove. I drove for 16 hours yesterday. And I was up for like 22 hours.
Yeah, I believe it. That's a long ride. Now you're in a city where there ain't nothing there.
There is nothing in Meridian, Mississippi, and there's
Nothing in Meridian.
The hotel.
No. What's up, Protein? What's up, sir?
The hotel, hey Angie, the hotel we're staying at, they're phenomenal people. They're really nice, wonderful people, and I'm having no issues here. That's the greatest thing. It's the weather stinks today. I'm not liking this, but no
Yes.
about it. There's really, it's like the old saying goes, you can't change the weather.
How much longer you got to travel?
We got 2 more hours till we get to the event site.
Okay. All right.
But one thing I'm going to tell you, we were driving through Alabama last night because, you drive through Alabama.
Right.
Birmingham is a beautiful city.
Yeah.
You get out on 59 and 20, those roads suck.
Well, yeah.
Well
Listen. There's a whole lot of roads in these here United States that suck. They're not very well kept. Mississippi has Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia got a whole lot of. Louisiana too got a whole lot of them.
It was amazing. I think we did 10 states in 17 hours.
10.
Yeah, all right, you got to think. New Jersey, we came out of New Jersey. We went into Delaware. No, Pennsylvania. Delaware, Maryland, West Virginia, Tennessee, Georgia, and now Mississippi. 9.
What kind of routes are y'all taking?
The way we had to come down because we live in New Jersey.
No, I know where you live, but
Thanks, Goldie. I love
damn.
you. But no, the
That's
way
I'm-
we did was we came across the Delaware Memorial Bridge, got into Maryland, shot across Maryland to West Virginia on down, and then over.
And 400 miles in Virginia.
Yeah, like 5,000 miles in Virginia, because Virginia is the state that never freaking ends.
Well, no, you never driven through Texas. Trust me on that one. If you think New Jersey never ends, shit. Start in Orange, Texas, and travel to El Paso. Watch how tired of that drive you get.
Well, here's the thing, Gunner. Yeah, I've driven Ohio SCS. Remember, I lived in Michigan for 7 years. My best friend went to Texas. We were joking around about this ride, and she goes, "Yeah, Texas. It's a beautiful ride. There's a lot of it."
Listen, it literally take you 2.5 days to drive across Texas.
Oh, I know. I know.
Easy.
It's like different barbecue in every town. And different barbecue in every town, she just said.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say different. You just have a whole lot of it, and way better than whatever you experienced, previously. Way better.
Other than that, I mean, me personally, I got to meet Officer Radcliffe from the Commonwealth of Virginia Police Department.
Okay, I don't know what that means.
I got stopped by a cop in Virginia State Police. He could have nailed me doing 91. He was being kind.
Oh, you was breaking laws. That's what you was doing.
You know me. I'm like Beavis the Butthead, breaking the law. But yeah, no.
Hey.
But I mean, he sat there. He cut me a big break. I mean, he could have got me now for $2,500 and 4 months in jail.
For speeding?
Yeah, going 91. Yes.
What was the speed limit? 55?
60. So with that, he only got me going 19 over,
Right.
and it's $79.
Right. Yes, later. Yeah, that's.
And it's
yeah.
$79. So I'm not.
Yeah. That's first of all, Virginia is one of them states where you can't use a radar detector or anything like that. It's illegal for you to use a radar detector, but they can radar you. Right. Virginia is one of them crazy ass eastern states. It's not a southern state, folks. Let me just go ahead and say that shit right now. I don't give a damn if you get mad. Virginia is not southern. It's eastern. That shit snugs up against the Atlantic Ocean. It ain't southern.
Southeastern.
No, it ain't south shit. They're eastern. No. Virginia ain't the South.
That I'm technically in a mid-Atlantic state, and I'm like, yeah, guys, New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, Delaware, and Maryland
East Coast
are all
touching the East
mid-Atlantic states.
It's East Coast. It's all East Coast. Trip me out. There's some parts of Texas 80 miles an hour. 85, sir. 85. We have speed limits here in the area that's 85 miles an hour. And you know what you can do when you're doing that 85 miles an hour? You can do 95 miles an hour. They give you a 10-mile-an-hour grace, even traveling that fast.
But here's the thing, though, Yella. I was going with the flow of traffic. At 91 miles an hour, I was going with the flow of traffic. We all decided, all of us that I spoke to about this, we have all found out the one mitigating factor about my vehicle.
It was red?
No.
Oh, okay, what?
Tags.
That's a possibility, too. That's a strong possibility. I can see that happening. I can see that.
That is a very, very damn good possibility, we'll say.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. I can definitely see that.
My vehicle is
baby girl.
My vehicle is a very, very cute little white car, but no.
So it blends in.
I'm gonna get Boogie in here though, because I gotta finish up my breakfast. I definitely need to get showered because I'm not looking like my normal fresh and fly self. That is if I ever look like my normal fresh and fly self when I'm on here.
I feel you. Just be careful out there on that road.
We will, and
especially in these southern states. Be very careful.
You know, and I had to put on the yes sir, no sir, yes sir.
Speed trap. Listen, I'm just saying. I'm not talking about the cops. Gonna be cops wherever you go. I'm talking about the speed traps because there are speed traps, especially between Jackson, Mississippi, and Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. The speed traps are ridiculous, and you never see them. So honor the speed limit +5.
There was this weird thing we saw last night. We were coming down, like I said, 20 and 59, and we're in Alabama. And let's say we're driving southbound. We're going southwest on this road. And in one of the little roundabouts for the police vehicles, one's facing that way with the lights on, the other one's facing this way. Literally, they were back to each other. And I'm
Right.
sitting there thinking to myself, with their lights on, just not their whoopee
Yeah.
lights, not the whoopee
Yeah.
whoopies, the regular
They're
lights.
warning you. That's just a visual warning. That's all.
And Gunner, she went from, she was doing 70 and she still ticked it down.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
because the speed limit is 70.
It doesn't matter. She
Yeah,
did
you
right.
were, what, 70, and you ticked it down to what, 55, just in case when we saw those two cop
Oh
cars?
no, wait, hey, that's too damn slow now. Hold on. That's
No,
too slow.
no, everybody
Don't
else
get ran over.
No. Everybody else ticked it down to 55 too, because
Yeah. All it was just a visual warning. That's all they were saying. They were too lazy to actually do police work, so they was just letting you know.
no, one of the cops had got out in front of out of his car and ran across the road. That's why everybody slowed down. That's why everybody slowed down, and that would have been his own damn fault had he not had that yellow
That'd
vest.
been stupid. Yeah, that was dumb.
Right.
That was dumb.
Right,
but be careful out there, Miss Ma'am. Safe travels to you, lady.
We will, but I figured I would let you all know that we've made it. We've made it at least down to here. And we're here. I don't like the weather.
Enjoy your time. Enjoy the food, because the food is definitely about to get way better.
I think tonight the plan was to spend a few hours in New Orleans, but not with the way the weather's going to be tonight.
Yeah, it's looking kind of crazy.
So we're going to grab, I think we're just going to grab some barbecue. We'll do something. Yeah.
Enjoy.
We will. And we'll talk to y'all later.
Be well, be safe. Be well and be safe. Safe travels. All righty. October, I drove from Sacramento to Houston. Came through San Antonio and visited family in New Brunswick. Listen, that drive, once you hit El Paso to San Antonio, it's like, good God Almighty, would it ever end? Can I please start seeing San Antonio signs saying, San Antonio 150 miles or something like? Can I at least get a countdown? Because boy, you in the middle of absolutely nowhere. You're in the Big Bend area. That is a long ass drive, boy. But safe travels. And yeah, Texas we do have our own speed limits out here. It's like we got our own Autobahn. I kid you not. And not to mention, you could be doing on the the interstate, I-10, 35, 45, whatever the case may be. You could be doing 75, 80 miles an hour as long as you're not weaving in and out of traffic. Cops ain't gonna mess with you. They ain't gonna mess with you because they be getting it too. Them Suburbans, those Tahoes that they drive, they be burning. Nico Patterson, I see you. Good morning. Kelvin Wilson, thank you so very much for joining. I do appreciate you. Thank you. But yeah, travel safe out there, especially Meridian, child. Lord have mercy. Child, I try to travel as quickly as I can through Mississippi. Louisiana's not so bad because I got places I can go, but Mississippi, nah, I'm trying to go through there quickly. Missy, don't ask. I see you. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. This is a lazy day. Everybody just gearing up for the weekend. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Hope the weather's treating you well. Like I said, it's a little gloomy out here today, but it's supposed to be partly cloudy and 83 today. So we're gonna have some good weather on the horizon. Jeffrey Ashley, 456. Good morning to you. Welcome in. I do appreciate it. Hey, Aries. Good morning. How you doing? 85. Oh, I thought it said 83. My bad. 85, Miss Ma'am say. Squeeze me. It don't matter because by the time I'm out there driving or whatever the case may be, it starts getting real dark and the temperature starts cooling off. So it's all good for me. Yesterday was just a bit, it was a bit chaotic yesterday. It was just a bit chaotic. What up, twin? What's going on, sir? Hope all is well. Hope everybody's doing good. What'd I do? What'd I touch? I touched something. My bad. Hope everybody's doing well. Dolce delish. Good morning. Are you a Dolce and Gabbana kind of person? Is that what we got going on right now? And hopefully the dilemma with Flip's car comes to an end with with the mechanic that it's currently sitting at, and he's working on it. Hopefully it comes to an end, because y'all already know. He's working on it. He said after this should be it. Your car should be good and running. I hope so. This has been a journey with this damn car. I ain't even gonna hold you. Samila, good morning. Monica Ann, I see you. Good morning. Uh-oh. Is that... Wait, Kwani's muted, but I still hear stuff. Was that her? Was that you, Kwani? Oh, maybe not. Hey, Kiani. Good morning. Hey, yo. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so very much for being here. Like I said, we just chilling. I'm just greeting folks as they come in. It's a lazy Friday today, y'all. Lazy Friday. We ain't doing too much. We chilling right now. If you're gearing up for the weekend, what you doing? Where you going? What kind of food you about to consume? And y'all know I'm while I'm driving, I'm listening to sports, so it's I'm waiting for this draft thing to happen. I told you TikTok is going crazy this morning. I was listening to a whole nother live. Yeah, right, crazy. Not lazy for me. Your basement flooded. Oh, not pipes, man. Don't say it was the pipes. Don't say it was some pipes. Hello, Gloria Anderson. I saw you. Good morning. Welcome in. Damn, that's messed up. Not your basement flooding. Get a sump pump. Get that water out. Damn, I hate that. I hate hearing that. No, we had a storm came through and my sump pump decided to stop working. Yeah, see, there you go. There you go. Damn sump pumps. Boy, luckily we don't have to have those here in Texas because we're so close to the water table. There's no basements here in Texas. So, but, well, you got to check them pumps regularly. Flush them out, blow them out, do something. You got to do something with those regularly because when they go, boy, they go at the most inopportune times and you are stuck like Chuck. I hate hearing that, though. I really do hate hearing that. That's an added expense that you had no earthly idea you was about to, spend out. And you buy one every 5 years for that very reason. I feel you. I'm just, like I said, I'm just thankful we don't have to worry about that. We got to worry about mold and scorpions and and small snakes and whatnot. We got to worry about that. Shifting foundations. Where I am, that's our concern. The foundation shifting, cracks in the foundation. Running cracks along the walls. That's what we got to worry about around here. It's crazy. Hey, cowgirl. Good morning. Good morning. Rise and shine and welcome in. I do appreciate it. Same here. We got same animals except the scorpions. Y'all can listen. We got scorpions be coming up through the drain. And if you listen real close, when it's active, when it's like really, really hot outside, and if you listen real close, you can hear them in the pipes scratching. Good morning, Coach Carla. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. Thank you so very much for being here. I do appreciate you. Yeah, you can hear them in the pipes. If you listen closely, when you run water, whatnot, you can hear them trying to climb up the pipes. You can hear them scratching. The next thing you know, you'll see the little claws come from out of the pipe. Walk their ass on out. I'm like, damn. Luckily, they can't climb up the face of that sink. But you'll normally see them. You can, and they're not big. They're not big, so they're about big, about that big. Yeah. You stay in Virginia, not come to Texas. No, come on to Texas. If scorpions is the one thing that's gonna keep you away, child, don't worry about that. Can you pour something down the drain? Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Hot water normally does it. You'll see them, they'll curl up. Yeah, and it's once in a blue moon. It's not like a everyday, all the time occurrence like roaches can possibly be. Nah, we don't have that. But every once in a while, you'll see a scorpion laying on the floor, either dried up dead, or you'll see one in the base of the sink, just sitting there like, can you help a brother out? Can you get me out of here? Toilet tissue and a crunch. That's all you get next. Then flush down the toilet. You trying to get used to the bugs here in Virginia because you're from Chicago? Yeah. See, the good thing about being from Chicago is when that cold snap comes, y'all freeze all the larvae and all the bugs and mosquitoes and all that shit that's up there. Y'all freeze them out. They die. Minnesota and all that other stuff, you freeze them out. See, when you start moving more easterly and southerly, they don't get that cold. All they gonna do is just bury themselves underground and hibernate for a little bit. Come out when the weather gets warmer. There you have it. But living here, it's old news. Shit, you see it every day. Not Chrissy. Good morning. How do you do? Thank you so very much for being here. So, my heart goes out to you about that sump pump, though. God damn it. Oh, home ownership. They said own a home. They said it'll be fun. They said it'll be an investment. They said. Like somebody did say, I read in the book somewhere, fire ants in California, they buy hard less. And fire ants ain't no joke. Them fire ants ain't no joke. Owning a house is not an asset. I read that someone had said that. I've written that down in a book somewhere. I can't remember where I read it, but it was like, if you think owning a house is an asset, it's more of a liability. Houses are not assets. I was like, damn. And and here you are, you thinking once you own a house, you are now getting a piece of the dream. Well, I mean, that's true in certain instances, but it's more of a liability than it can be an asset. You could get into a money pit house and never see the light, the forest for the trees. There's no light at the end of that tunnel. None. If this house was a liability, it's a liability. I inherited. Oh, I hear you. I hear you on that. Sour Puma X, I see you. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, as far as the bugs are concerned, and the things that I never experienced, which I never even heard of these things until I moved to Idaho. These are not necessarily bugs, but these are plants, dried out plants. They're called goat heads. I've never seen something so small bust so many tires. You want to talk about a nuisance? Oh my God. You can't walk through a field, you getting ate up. Ride your bike through a little field or whatnot, tires are gonna be flat. Oh, okay. Wait, how is Kwani muted and I still hear her? How is that happening?
I wasn't muted.
But it's got a mute symbol on you right now.
Oh, does it? Oh, well, I don't think I'm muted.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I was trying to mute you from my end, and it says already muted. I'm like, boy, TikTok on one.
Here, let me see.
TikTok been drinking Hennessy. They own one right now. The spiky ball thing? No. I'm not talking about the little spiky things that stick to your socks. I'm not talking about that. No. I'm talking about it's a dried out root that will be on the end of certain leaves, and they're all soft and whatnot when they're green, but when they fall off, turn brown and fall off, they're called goat heads, and they literally look like a goat head. 3 spikes that looks like that. Trust me when I tell you, you do not want that in your life. Yeah. We're talking about all the regional bugs and things of that nature in the States. And I was telling them how sometimes scorpions can come up through your drain, down here in San Antonio, but they're not big scorpions. They're little small ones, but they'll come up through your drain, no problems. But the thing that I could never get used to was them damn goat heads. I've seen goat heads pop tractor tires. Them damn things are this big. Them goat heads are about this big and take down tractor tires. When I tell you them suckers are sharp, baby, when I tell you, they are sharp. Jodie Foster, good morning. Vixen the villain, I see you. Good morning. Hey, Blaired Up, I see you. I got you.
I don't know why
Shit
I lifted my
shows in the
hands
building.
and then tried to take my ID out of the ID holder. That was smart. Like, what was I
You did shit in
thinking?
reverse.
Yeah,
Vernisha,
reverse.
good morning. Well, hello there. What's that?
A bookmark. I'm doing diamond painting while listening to people.
Oh,
Why don't I see her?
See, TikTok. Why are you muted and still we
I
hear you?
hear her, but I don't see her at all.
That's so crazy.
Okay,
Those
I'm gonna leave and
oh,
come back up and see.
I got you. No worries. Emily, you see what I'm talking about? Yeah, I see it. You have a bedazzled bookmark. That's basically what that is.
Yes, because this is
Yella,
what
drop
I'm
me.
painting right now.
See, now you can't even drop yourself. See, TikTok's on one.
Make sure
Do we
you
all need to refresh?
make
That's
sure you
crazy.
update your app.
TikTok started the weekend drinking early. They started day drinking early. How about that? Not just the weekend. They just started the day drinking early.
Okay, so on a side note,
Freaking alcoholics.
better, right? Yesterday I slept like a log. I
Your
made
body was tired.
I made no food. Hubby made some soup for the kids, and they had with sandwiches. I went to sleep.
Felt good, didn't it?
Yes, I took uh, an antihistamine, I took an allergy pill, and I took my happy pill. So all three combined together, it knocked me out cold.
You you was combating things from all angles. You wasn't playing.
Nope, I'm like, bitch, I cannot do this anymore. I need to be out,
I know that's right.
and I cannot afford to be sick. So doping myself up. That worked. I look better today.
That'll do it. That will do it. When in doubt, lay it down, baby. When in doubt, lay it down.
Right? I'm like, feed me whatever you need to feed me. Clear up my medication. Everything will be awesome. Right?
It's like a small adjustment pill. You get your little happy pill, and it adjusts all that ails you. What that she
Okay.
is.
I had to make sure that my app was updated because it was updated because I was like, what is going on right now?
Funny, look, funny.
Ooh, I like that. Did you make that yourself?
I'm just bedazzling it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that crafty.
Oh, well,
That is Ali's
me.
job.
That's crafty enough right there. Hell, that's detail work that you're doing. So don't sell yourself too short.
I'm not selling myself short. Okay? I am just bedazzling so my hands don't do things that they're not supposed to.
My child just sent me a text message. I guess it looks track and field pictures. I guess she wants me to pay for them.
Ooh.
I'm assuming that's what that text message is.
Daddy.
Oh, dang it.
Hello, mommy.
That's Sean. Sean, did you do what you said you were going to do?
What's that?
For April.
So April's not gonna happen because my daughter has a choir performance in Orlando. Yeah. Yep.
Oh well.
Can we
Next
meet in
time, sir.
Orlando?
Next time.
Yep.
Yella, can't we meet him in Orlando?
I mean,
I know you
Scarlett
just,
has family in Orlando,
I know
so
you just got a job, but you might need a vacation. It is, a good week. To go down.
listen. As an
It is a good
independent
week.
contractor, I can dictate when I want to take, go to work and take some time off. So
I mean, it is a reason to take a vacation. It's a celebration.
I mean that's true. That is very true. But as of right now, the way my money's set up, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah,
If the vacation, if the vacation is going to Potranco, to Calabria, the Sea World, that's about the only vacation we'll be able to afford right now.
Now we could look, y'all. Now you both know. No, even though you don't like it, we both know that we could drive to Austin and take Spirit Airlines for $80 to get to Orlando. You might have to take a carry-on, but Spirit Airlines will get us to Atlanta for to Orlando for $80. I've done it once.
I mean, you got a Southwest Airline $159 round trip.
This is true.
I'm just saying, it could happen. Official Stinker Mike, huh? What's up?
I said that's fucking cheap.
Yeah, it's cheap.
Yes,
Yeah, but I'm with you on that, Princess. Not Spirit. I'm with you on that.
So, Princess, look, I done it once because my daughter used to do competitive cheer, and the whole family wanted to go one year. and we braved the Spirit Airlines to Orlando. And so look, I'm telling you, for a family of 5, it was like $80 a piece for a family of 5 round trip.
$400
for 5 people.
for a family of 5.
Round trip on Spirit Airlines. I couldn't pass it
Did you
up.
have
Could I
any
pass it up?
luggage?
Yeah, we did.
I mean, but
All our
damn,
luggage.
how
We were
much?
there
How
for
much?
like 10 days.
Yeah, no, you did good.
That's what I'm saying. Couldn't pass it up
You did damn good.
because when we went to the cheer competition, the competition they don't do anymore. The gym required me and Kaya to stay on property for the competition, and so that cost an arm and a leg, and then the rest of the family say whatever. Yeah, well, no, Spirit can't nickel and dime me because I'm active duty, so they can't see. That's the thing with it. That's the thing. As long as I'm in the military, airlines cannot nickel and dime me. It's really
That's
hard
true
for them to do
too.
that.
That's very true. Especially when you're in uniform, they are not trying to nickel and dime you. They're trying to get you on the flight and get you off the flight.
So
Period. That's true.
it's really hard for them. So it's really hard for them to nickel and dime me on anything. I like to
Yeah, go
listen to
ahead.
them try.
Okay, so
That's true.
when you say you're on active duty, right? Would you,
Uh,
when you travel, do you still wear your uniform, or let's say if you're going on
No,
no?
no,
no, we're not. So unless we're going for, here's the thing, unless it's official duty, number one, and this is not the uniform you're
right.
supposed to fly in. It's the damn blues. So you are
No.
never gonna get me to fly in blues. And so what kills me is when you see all the little airmen, the little ones with no stripes. I said no stripes, like Army, Navy, whatever,
Slick
not Navy,
sleeves.
whatever, slick sleeves.
Right.
We are not supposed to fly in uniform.
Okay.
According
Correct.
to our AFI, we're not, unless it's official duty, meaning that I am getting off the plane and going to the place that I'm giving the brief right when I get off the plane, going from the airport to the place and giving the brief. So we're not supposed to fly in uniform. And the uniform is not this. It
Okay.
is the blues.
Dress
Now,
blues.
however,
Yep.
on deployment, if I'm on a military thing on deployment, we fly in uniform.
Okay.
So on deployment, we have to fly in this uniform, but we're going to deployment and it's all military and we're in this uniform.
Gotcha.
Unless
Okay.
they state otherwise.
Okay. I'm just
That's the
asking.
only time I wear this uniform is when I'm getting ready to deploy.
No, it's a good question. That's a very good question. But a lot of people, as far as deployments, you'll see them pack official military gear, whatever their job is concerned and whatnot. They'll have it as their
Change in the
carry
bathroom.
on. Yeah, do a quick change, do a real quick change in the bathroom. But you'll see that, and a lot of airlines will make provisions for them to get on board first.
Right.
And yeah, they get on board first, and they'll probably have them sit somewhere in the front because they know that they have to get off the plane, get their luggage, do whatever they got to do, and get to where they have to go. But that's the only advantage of going to the airport in your relish, your BDUs or whatever the case may be. That's the only advantage. They can see you coming, and they're going to make provisions for you. But other than that, it's very uncomfortable.
But
to fly in
technically, you're
uniform.
supposed to do 72-hour bag. So most of the time, because most of our deployment things
Okay.
are out of BWI or out of Norfolk. So
Correct.
coming from here, I would have to fly to BWI or Norfolk to catch my deployment plane. And technically speaking, I'm supposed to take that civilian flight in civilian clothes. And then get to my place and then change into my uniform.
And then change.
So it's supposed to be in my 72-hour bag. I would pack my uniform,
Gotcha.
change in the bathroom, and then get on my military plane.
That's crazy. That is crazy. But it does happen. It does. Well, and you said BWI Norfolk. That's if you're going east. If you're going west, you're flying into Seattle, or what is it? Seattle or Anchorage. Those are the two. Which is crazy to me. Why you got to go so far north to drop all the way back down south again? That's the weirdest thing ever. But yeah, that was a good question though. Good question. Good question. Hey, Miss Kim.
They do allow active duty military with an ID to get on after, what is it, that first people
Yeah.
without
The
uniform?
Like business class, first
Business
class,
with
after them.
not in uniform. So they will announce, most airlines will announce active duty military not in uniform
Yep.
after that business class people.
that makes sense.
It don't matter. Just get me on the plane so I can get to where I gotta
Yeah,
go.
I
I don't
honestly
care.
don't.
Let's
I really
go.
don't ever care.
I don't give a
I only
damn.
care because I
don't
get the
care.
TSA pre-check.
Nah. That's a wonderful thing right there.
that's the most wonderful thing in the world, and I ain't got to pay for it. That's
Big
the only.
facts.
Wait.
Global
TSA,
entry.
the
Thank
TSA
you. Yes, I'm sorry.
is like Nexus, right?
Say it
Well,
again.
what?
The TSA pre-check, it's like the
Uh huh.
Nexus.
Yeah, just because I don't like to take off my shoes or my
Oh,
Or
belt,
take your computer out your bag.
or take my computer out of my bag,
okay.
Right.
or any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Half the time I don't even take like I haven't half the time I hadn't take off. I don't take off jewelry.
No.
Yeah,
Let me
I
tell you
don't
my
do
jewelry
I don't do
because
I don't do any of that.
yeah.
No, because most of the time you're supposed to take off your belt, your jewelry, your necklaces, your coat. I don't do any of that.
Oh, Nexus is
The
Canada's
Canadian
version.
version.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
yes, it's the same thing.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Same thing.
So when we go, because when we go to the US, we have a Nexus, right? So we can just easily go to the Nexus without any check-in. Uh,
Right.
and then we
Yeah,
also, for certain countries, we have the global check-in.
yeah,
So
they
we
have
don't,
clear for that now too, don't they? You can pay for the clear and that clear check. They still
Yeah,
clear
I
for
got clear too. Yeah, I got clear too. I got that as well.
I was mad. They used to have clear at the Spurs games too. They took it away
The oh, did they really?
when
Oh
we went through
wow.
when we were having all the whole COVID situation. They
yeah.
used to
Yeah,
have
yeah.
clear the they used to because that's when I first got clear because they had at the Spurs game they had a separate
Ah.
entry.
Did you see they're working on the self TSA check? ABC did a story on it. Look neat.
No,
Listen,
I
I'm
didn't
going
see
to say
that.
this. Anytime you see the word self check,
That's too
you're
easy.
killing 7 jobs.
Yeah, no.
Every
I don't
time you
need
see the words self check, you are killing 7 jobs.
self checks only
That
works
is,
at the grocery stores. Because they
and
still have
and I
people.
don't
They
even
still
use them then.
they still have people standing around monitoring the self check because they go down all the time.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not trusting because there's so many flaws with the TSA self check. That's not going to be more faster. Honestly, it's not because
No,
any little discrepancy, if you put your hair in the bun and use a bobby pin in there, it's going to detect the metal and it's going to kick you out, and you're going to have to rescan again. If you put your hands in the wrong area or you move at the most inopportune time, it's going to stop and say movement detected, rescan again. No,
and
absolutely
people
not.
are stupid.
No,
There's always going to be
I
someone
am
who
not. I
don't know
am
what
not
they're doing.
for. I am not for that automation bullshit. I am so highly against self checkouts and shit like that. Scarlett will tell you. She will let you know I am not going to a self checkout. It could be all open registers and people that are working the register could have a line of 7 people. I will stand in that line of 7 people because anytime you use a self check, uh, anything automated to help you out, you're killing 7 jobs per automation. 7. It's been researched. I don't do that. I just don't do it. And
I'm not
people
gonna
talking
lie.
about folks don't want to work. Nah, pass. I'm not gonna do that.
The only time I do, I'm not gonna lie. Though there's one place I do self checkout at. There's one place. I'm gonna tell you the only place I do
Where?
self checkout. Sam's Club. That's that scan and go at Sam's Club where I can scan on my phone and check out
Uh
on my
huh.
phone is the only place I use it. Sam's Club is the one place I just cannot stand in line.
I got you.
At
I feel
Costco,
you
I
in
stand
that.
in line for because but Sam's Club is the one place. Sam's
I
Club is the
have.
only place I scan. Sam's Club on the app. I can scan on my phone
Hey,
and check out as I go out the door.
I I
That's the
don't.
only place I do it on a consistent basis is at Sam's Club.
Yeah. No, I have no problem standing. I have no problems waiting. I have no problem standing there and waiting because I know somebody is getting paid, not relying on a machine to do it. For some reason, I am vehemently against the
I
self checkout
understand,
lines. I
but that's why
really
Costco,
am.
as Princess, that's why Costco won't do it. Costco is vehemently against it because that's what they say too. Because then the people won't have jobs. And that's why I don't argue with them. I don't argue with
Yeah,
Costco about it because that's what they say, and I'm like I don't argue with them. I firmly agree. Um,
No,
I use both Sam's Club and Costco because they have different things. I go to Sam's Club for certain things. I go to Costco for certain things because they don't have the same
I
thing.
hear you.
That's why I have both cards
in
I
in
Canada,
my
got you.
wallet.
self checkout for Costco.
You said it again.
In Canada, we have self checkout for Costco.
Yeah, we got self checking Costco here.
Oh no, they
The
have a self
Costco
checkout, but
down
there's
here,
still
they got
somebody
them.
standing here. They still, but for Sam's
Oh
Club,
yeah,
they
yeah.
have the self checkout for Costco. They do, but there's still someone standing there, and
Yeah.
technically, they still help you.
Yeah.
Even if I go to self checkout, there's a Sam's Club person who will scan my stuff at self checkout too. So at Costco, there's a person there who will also scan my stuff. So it's technically self checkout, sort of speaking, because I've gone to the self checkout line and the person is still scanning my stuff and put it in the stuff for me. So technically speaking, they have not gotten rid of people at Costco, but at Sam's Club, I don't even have to go through a line. I'm literally, as I'm putting stuff in my basket, I am scanning it on my app as I'm putting it in my basket, and I am paying on my app, and then bypassing everything and walking out the door, and the person is scanning my phone, making sure that I have the stuff that's in my basket
A
on my
receipt.
phone.
I
A
mean,
receipt.
you know what? I'm not really mad at that. Because you're still in the store and you're still purchasing as you go. I can see the convenience factor in that. I didn't even know Sam's had that ability. I did not know
It's
that
on the app. Like I
that
literally
would
can
not.
scan the stuff on my app.
I did not know that. That sounds pretty damn cool. As you're shopping, you're scanning. I'm not mad at that. But in the same stroke, I mean, it's still a form of self checkout, and I get that. But to stand there in a line for self checkout when you could be standing in a line, to let somebody check you out. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe that's a weird way of thinking. But I have been like that since self checkouts were a thing. I just don't do them. I just literally cannot do them.
Well, there's the grocery store here, Market Street here. They don't. This is the first grocery store I've been at. They do not have like basket carts to outside in their parking lot where you put the basket in. So
Yeah.
I feel weird. And then they don't accept tips. So they will walk you to your car and put your groceries in your car for you because they don't have any place to put their baskets. But then they don't accept
HEB don't
tips.
take tips either.
And I'm
HEB
like,
don't.
I don't
Those
understand
backers don't take
how
tips.
you walk me to my car because they don't have a place to put their because they can't put their baskets out there and they won't let you bring because I'll bring the basket back to you. But no, they will if you go through their line and they bag your groceries, they will walk you to your car and bring their basket in, but they will not accept tips.
Yeah, HEB doesn't accept tips either.
I know that too. And I find that weird because the
Yeah,
commissary people take tips. That's the work. I worked at the commissary when I was growing up. And one name one
commissary
military child
they
that
have
I
no.
worked with.
They expect you to tip them. Period. At the commissary, they expect you to tip at the commissary, which is fine. I mean, they're doing a service too. I'm not mad at that. Put a little extra change in their pocket. But yeah, that is my for those that don't know or didn't know, that's a little thing about me. Me and self checkouts have never got along. I never really if you look at how the world is going, they automating hamburger stands now, where you got machines making and flipping hamburgers and whatnot. You got machines taking the orders, and you're doing your they work for tips at the commissary. I got you. Self checkout lanes taking your orders and receiving the money. You're just eliminating jobs. Huge billion-dollar corporations are doing whatever they can to nickel and dime to save a dime, so they don't have to pay somebody. Machines are not going to unionize. That's the other thing. They're not going to form a union.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not going to go on strike. The only thing that a person may have a job with is the maintenance part of it. You know what I'm saying? That's about the only thing. If you're in the maintenance world, if you're into fixing the computers that go down, reprogramming them, this, that, and the thing, then you got a job. But other than that, you're eliminating jobs every time you support the automation. Don't do it. I just don't do it. I just don't do it. So, but that's me. That's my thing. Placing your orders, even if you place your order through an app, you still have to go. They still have to go fix it. You still got to go pick it up. You still, they got to ring it up or whatever the case may be. You're still employing people. It's just that self-checkout thing I'm sorry, I just can't get it. I just cannot get with that. So the people complain, nobody wants to work anymore. Well, hell, you're eliminating the jobs as you go. You're nickel and dime. COVID has taught us valuable lessons. I don't think we're paying attention. That's the bad part about it. I don't think we're paying attention. All these companies are trying to do the new and hip thing with innovations and all the electronic services, and you got robots serving you food, which it's On the surface, it's a cool look, but the person that robot that just served you food, how many jobs did it take from wait staff? How many? Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Not to mention, it seems like as decades go by, we're eliminating the human element in a lot of shit that we do. That's sad as well. You have a fabulous day, Miss Princess. You have a fabulous day as well. Miss Isakai, you have a fabulous day as well. Have a phenomenal weekend as well. Be safe. Be safe, be safe, be safe. Thank you so very much for being here. What's up, Valdez? What's happening? Yeah, but that's my thought. I believe that the human element, the physical contact that we require as humans is slowly being eroded away. You know, everybody's walking in their own little sterile bubbles. Yeah, that's not how you get along as a society. You know, there's no more sitting out on the porch conversing with the neighbors or anything like that. Nah. Everybody going in their house, locking the doors. It's not the way it used to be.
I still like neighborhoods. I like neighborhoods. Like right now, because I'm on base, maybe that's because. But before I was in Virginia, we had neighborhood where we still did that. I think some people still do it, but not all people do it.
See, neighborhoods right now, neighborhoods are no longer neighborhoods due to HOAs.
Yo, I can't stand HOAs.
This is definitely true.
I kid you not. Neighborhoods are no longer neighborhoods because of HOAs. You can't just have a garage sale willy-nilly. Now it's got to be planned. You got to go to the HOA board and plan a garage sale where you're trying to get shit from out your house. It's got to fall on a certain day, within a certain week, within a certain month, at a certain quarter. I mean, like, give me a goddamn break. I'm paying all this mortgage. I'm paying all this shit for you to dictate to me when I can and can't do shit in my own yard. Yeah. Neighborhoods have gone by the way of HOAs, and it's terrible.
It's hard to get away from it. It's hard to find a neighborhood that doesn't have an HOA.
Yeah, true.
And most of the HOAs are based in a whole nother state.
Yes.
Not even in your city. Not even in your state. You could have a HOA that's based in Ohio, living in Texas. Makes no sense.
Part of me is also a little irritated because I lived in a neighborhood.
I see you. That looks good.
Where one of my neighbors had like 12 million cars, and so half of his cars were parked in front of my house too. So I get it, but then I don't get it because I'm like, why? First of all, why you like only have 2 adults in your house but got like 12 cars? And then I'm like, well, if you're a car collector, that's fine too. Park them in front of your house and in your driveway.
Buy storage. Get storage.
Buy storage. So I can kind of understand from a certain standpoint of certain things, because in the HOA neighborhood, they'd have been like, you need to buy storage.
Right. No,
so I get it, but I don't get it.
I understand wanting to keep the property value, the value of your property high, and you don't want to do anything to have it diminished.
His cars were not broken down. They were nice cars, but
I just
got tired of that. I couldn't invite friends over and have a place to park because all his cars were parked in the neighborhood.
Right.
It's a hot button issue for me. I hate them. I hate them. I want to throw
I can't stand them either.
No, y'all, for real.
You said throw tomatoes.
I do, because I mean, at all of them, like rotten ones from the dumpster. We had a rainstorm come in real bad, and it got to the point where it came under our threshold of the door and damaged the floors in our house. So our insurance approved the flooring to get replaced, but we had to replace the doors in our house. So we got the same exact door from Home Depot. It was the same one, a standard front door. Do you know these motherfuckers had the nerve to send us an email talking about we need to get the door approved even if it's the same fucking door? So you want us to wait until you say, hey, this door is okay.
Painting your garage door.
It's so stupid. Like, I was just like, you want to get approved for the same door, but in the meantime, we have floors that need to be ripped up, and the insurance won't replace the floors until we get the door replaced. But you want to get approved,
which makes sense.
They told my mom her garage color that she painted the garage and whatever, and that was too bright, and was going to give her a fine, and she ended up telling the kids they asked and they couldn't do it. And then the neighbor next to her moved their fence back. You know, they have to join your fence on the property line or whatever not. The neighbor beside us moved their fence back. They had no to try to find my mother and tell her that she moved her fence. She's like, I didn't move my fence. My fence is where it's supposed to be. The neighbor beside me moved their fence back. So y'all need to figure that out. No, they do a whole.
It's
It
am-
was yeah. It's
it, it's
opinion with
amazing
them.
how much it's amazing how much control they have over your living experience.
Well,
It's
and the fact
it's
that it's
simply
your
amazing.
house. You pay for the
If you
house.
want to if you want to paint, like there's a neighbor, there's a couple right down the street, down the hill from where we at. She painted the exterior trim, or painted their exterior trim black. Okay, the house is basically brown, but it has and it looks damn good the way it's done. They painted the trim around the house black. And the HOA set up there and said that you have to remove the black or repaint it because it is what they say, a visual nuisance.
They're a
That's what they
visual
said.
nuisance.
It's a visual nuisance.
That's
So
recycling.
because you have to change, you now have to change the color. You got to spend more money because they didn't approve the color. And not to mention, some of these houses were built where they don't even make the color schemes like that anymore. So it'll be very hard to color match. Can you color match? Sure. If you take a little chip, take it to Lowe's or whatnot, they can color match it. But you're not going to get gallons and 5-gallon buckets of that. The industrial stuff where they can get it in bulk, you're not going to find that anymore. That person went ahead and changed the trim, and they told him or her that you have to change it back because it is a visual nuisance.
They're
I
home
said, how?
Nazis. I can't
You
stand
kidding
them.
me?
I
You're
can't.
kidding me. We're not allowed to have fences over 4 feet. No, ours are a standard 6 feet over here.
Yeah.
Standard. Yes, ma'am, Devil.
See, we lived in a townhome which had the HOA things, right?
Hmm.
The amount of issues we had after that, Vikram and I decided we would rather buy a house where there is no restriction. I can do what we want to do outside and inside the house.
Right.
Because even
I mean, I don't know which is worse though, HOAs or the city. Because like part of my mom's fence is like HOA, and the back part of it is belonged by the city. So I can tell you how long it took for the city of Cibolo to replace her back fence that's along the backyard because that belongs to the city
Correct.
as opposed to the rest of her fence. So that fence was falling down in the back. They finally replaced it, but she had to pull tooth and nail to get them to replace because that part of it belonged to the city.
see, with us, when we had a snowstorm, we live behind a green belt, right? So the trees they fell right onto our backyard, breaking the fence, our window, everything. And the city came, replaced the fence for us. They chopped the tree off, and they replaced it. They replaced the fence for us. Like the 4 panels that got broke, that means they replaced that for us. But we've never had issues with the city per se. It could also be because we live in a town where where I know the council members.
Did you just call him Dougie Fresh, Angie?
Because you live in Canada and everything is nicer in Canada. That's
No,
why. Because
she's
you
telling
get
me I got
all
6
the
minutes left.
beautiful
I know, but
things
she called it Dougie
going on
Fresh.
in Canada. Vancouver is so great, man. I'm telling you, I almost moved here, bro. I'm so sick of this
I
shit over
can't
here in
do.
my
I
neighborhood. This is a trigger for me. I really hate our HOA. I want to fight.
I can't listen. I can't stand our
See,
HOA
yes,
either.
lady, you making
Not
us
to
want to come and
mention,
fight for you.
not to mention, there's so many HOAs around here that misappropriate the funds, the dues that you pay. You like, where the hell are my
That
dues
It's not
going?
going. No,
You're on my ass every
that
quarter to pay our dues,
listen.
or every year to pay our dues. Where is it going?
They
What are
don't
we
cut our
doing with it?
grass. They don't take our trash out. We have a clubhouse that hasn't been maintained in like years. The pool is
You know,
terrible. There's
the
mosquitoes all
park,
around it. They don't
looks
do no, they
atrocious.
don't do nothing. They
Right,
do jack shit, and I'm paying
the
$500
roads
a
are messed
year.
up.
Like for
right.
what? You don't even take. If you
And
wheeled my trash down every Tuesday, sure,
it,
I'd be
it called
cool.
and
That's
it takes an
fine.
act of
So I'm
Congress
gonna
for them
tell
to
you,
fix a road or curb or anything like that. Put a light standard up. It takes an act of Congress. You listen, we're paying our dues on time. Why can't you do on time work?
They talking
I'm
about,
gonna
oh,
tell
we
you
fixed the
that
front end of the neighborhood because you put some
What's up,
my
wall
fucking
to wall? What's up,
annuals
sir?
up every year.
yeah,
I could buy some annuals from Home Depot every year, and then that'd
m-
be fine.
Right.
my
Shut
mom
up.
pays a high HOA fee, and they don't even have a clubhouse or a pool. Where
This
my
shit's
mom lives, one
horrible.
of the, what my where my
That's
mom lives is one
terrible.
of the most expensive HOA fees, and one of the oldest neighborhoods, and where we're at, and they don't even have a pool or a clubhouse.
Yeah.
So I'm still trying. People are still trying to move into her. So I'm trying to figure out where. That's why I tell her where are your fees going because I'm confused.
That's
I don't
crazy.
I don't have an HOA.
Good for
Just rub that
you.
shit in, twin. Well, I mean,
Good.
damn it. Well,
I'm just telling you because HOAs, those communities are for losers who never had anything and joined the HOA. So they have a little bit of power and
a
they
little bit of
act like
control.
absolute trolls.
Facts.
There's a lady on here that does skits based on those HOAs, and every time I watch one of her skits, I laugh wholeheartedly. The Karen, I'm the president of the HOA, and I just laugh wholeheartedly. I'm like, oh, I can
There's a
totally see
guy.
that.
There's a dude that does that. His shit is funny too. He walks around the neighborhood. He be like, "Hi," and he chews on gum. And every time he says that's a violation, he do that little head bob. He's like, "Hey Karen, how you doing, honey? I understand that you're going through some things, but them weeds are a little high. That's a violation." And he'll walk on to the next one. And it's very funny. He said the hypocrisy. I think his whole skit is the hypocrisy of no, the annoyance of an HOA. And there's always one HOA officer that will go around the neighborhood and look and point out everything. Girl, I like the color of your door. That's real, but that's against HOA policy. That's a violation. It's just, and it's funny and annoying at the same goddamn time because that goes on everywhere. It goes on.
Fucking
You
glorified
having too
hall
many packages
monitors.
on your porches. You have too many packages on your porch or your front step, and somebody come around like, "Well, can you move these packages because it's an eyesore, it's a nuisance, and you should only have a maximum of 5 packages at your." Are you freaking kidding me right now, boy? Listen.
I just want to give them all wedgies. I just want to walk up behind them and just just give. I can't
And you
stand
see them driving
them.
around. You see them driving around the neighborhood, pausing. And they'll stop and they'll write down your address. We had a shutter when we had a bad windstorm, and one of our shutters had the plastic pieces were basically dry rotted and it fell off and it fell in front of the yard. And I knew I got to go up there and pick it up. I just needed to get the long brads, if you will, plastic brads to stick through the hole to put it back on the wall. I mean, it wasn't even 2 days, and we had a note on our door saying you need to replace the shutter. I was like, I literally looked at that damn letter, and I will get to it when I get to it. Damn it! If you want it done so damn bad, climb your ass up there and get it done. Man, listen.
You said that your HOA handles the trash.
No, I wish they did. That's what I'm saying. They don't do nothing. They don't cut our grass. They don't take the trash out. I live in a single family home. So I'm like, okay, so what am I paying for? Because if you're saying that, we keep the upkeep of the front of the neighborhood looking lovely, I will take my black ass down to Home Depot and buy 3 trays of those annuals and go put them damn posies in the grass myself. I bet it's not all of $100 to do that.
See,
I'm just like, I can't even. It's stupid.
Correct.
It's so dumb.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, I understand that there's a lot of things that kind of slid past us when we were younger that we didn't pay attention to. But do you all remember ever growing up? And I'm talking Gen X. I'm talking for the Gen Xers right now. Do you all ever remember growing up, even having your parents mention anything about an HOA?
Yeah, mine did. Mine
had
did
an
HOA
they?
neighborhood too, yeah. But and they handled it just
Okay.
the same because my mother had the same problem. And every time I would see her, every time the HOA president would come by, she'd cuss her ass out, and I see why.
So when we first moved to Texas, yes, my parents mentioned the HOA when they first moved here to San Antonio. But when we were living, no, I don't remember them mentioning.
See, my mom was the president of the civics club, civics union in the neighborhood, and it wasn't an HOA, it was just neighbors that wanted to make sure that things were kept up. And there would be designated days where the neighbors would get out there and take care of the front of the neighborhood, cut the grass, plant the plants, sweep up the dirt, pick up any debris or anything like that. That was a neighborhood beautification. That's what she called it. It was a neighborhood beautification project. That's what it was. Neighborhood beautification project. And folks would get out there on a Saturday. Thank you, Angie. Folks would get out there on a Saturday early, have a brigade of lawnmowers, and the fellas would be out there picking up and cutting the grass and whatnot. The ladies would be on the side, planting the plants or whatever. We'll stop in the middle, get something to eat, and then continue doing it until about, 2:30, 3 o'clock, because by that time it's summertime in Houston, your ass ain't out there all day. So it was always the neighborhood's duty, if you will, quote unquote duty, if you will, to keep your neighborhood policed. You know what I'm saying?
That was technically an HOA, but not like they weren't like
But it
like
was there
that.
was no
No
dues
dues.
involved.
There's yeah.
There was no home Nazis involved. There was none of that shit. It was just you want your neighborhood to look nice and keep the property value where it should be. We gonna get out there and work at it.
But everybody
But
just chipped in
now
to do it. Like it's not
now
a
it's
thing where
like
you
you
have to pay
pay for them
for
to
it.
do nothing. You pay for them to do absolutely nothing. Hey, Black Karen.
It's
Hey,
the
good
only
morning. Good
thing that
morning.
brings the Joe Pesci from Lethal Weapon 4 out of me. That's how they fuck you.
Mm.
They fuck you. That's how that's a,
Fuck you in the
exactly. And
drive-through.
they fuck you. Like I'm telling you, this is the one thing I can harp on all day.
Good
Is this
call. Good call.
motherfucking
Good
I can
movie
tell
reference.
I can tell y'all
HOA.
right now that we've had the same like trash men or whatever not for like in my mom's neighborhood for like years, and my mom always like gives the like for holidays things of that nature. So
We used to do the same thing
the
too.
trash
Yep.
man put my mother's trash up, her trash cans up where they belong. Like they will pull them back through her
Right.
gate,
Right.
through the fence, and put them back.
That was old valet service. That was listen, when in our neighborhood when I was growing up, our trash you knew them by name. You knew every holiday that was getting care packages, shit. And once again, like I said, growing up in Houston, them summer days was no punk. So my mom used to freeze gallon jugs of water. She would just freeze them. And then when the garbage man would come, she would have them sitting in a box right next to the garbage cans. So then they would just pick up by that time they were melted, but they were still cold. So they could have water and little treats and whatnot. We don't do that as a neighborhood. I don't know about anybody else's neighborhood, but as neighborhoods, a collective, we don't do that shit anymore.
No, my
As a matter
mom
of
still
fact,
does it, but the neighborhoods don't do it.
most garbage men don't even get out their trucks. Once again, they sit in the truck, press a button, he'll grab the garbage can, flip it into there, dump the garbage, drop it back out, and off they go. Once again, the human connection is being eroded to a point to where what was the name of that movie? Was it Wally? Where everybody was floating around, everybody was fat and sitting on the little hovercrafts, playing a video game. Was that Wally?
I don't think that was Wally.
I don't remember which.
What
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember which movie that was though.
you know what I'm talking about? Where society as a whole, everybody was lazy. Everybody pushed a button to do things. Everybody lived in their own little cocoon, little bubble. It's starting to look just like that. I thought it was Wally, but
It's that and a mix of
society is really starting
idiocracy.
to look like that. Life is imitating art right now. It was Wally. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was Wally. Yes. And that's exactly how society is starting to look right now. We are eliminating the human contact. And since COVID, happened, it really got exaggerated. It truly got exaggerated. Y'all, we need to do better. I mean, real talk, we need to do better. But that's my time, y'all. I got to get up out of here. SES lady, last words. Oh, you dropping? You got a call. Well, thank you for your last words. Thank you for your hatred. And what a great movie reference, the Joe Pesci Lethal Weapon. That's a great reference, and it's apropos. It is truly, truly apropos. Y'all got my hackles up on this one because I can't stand freaking HOAs. Can't stand them. And if you're a member of if you're part of the board member of a HOA, do better. God damn it, do better. Stop sitting up here and tell us what y'all going to do and we can't do because of funds and this. Y'all got a backlog of funds that y'all haven't even spent. Where's that money going? I need to know. If y'all got a right to come in my yard and tell me to cut my grass and repaint the shutters and reapply the shutters, then damn it, I got a right to know where my money's going every month or every year, annually. I need to know. So, what's up, Les? You came in at the last minute. You slid in under the radar. What's happening?
I'm doing okay. How about yourself? You looking healthy?
I'm not going.
Everybody?
Well, I'm doing what I can. Are you eating?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was eating some Cheerios and I done swallowed them already. Hey, so we never had that back in the day, but
No, I don't ever remember ever hearing about it.
and the ones we have up here are for condos, but not individual homes.
Okay.
You know.
That I kind of get. Because in a condo you're dealing with more than just one person in a single person dwelling. That's a whole building. So
Yeah.
I get that.
But I mean, you know, when you got individual homes, I haven't heard of that here. I'm quite sure this probably is, but I don't understand that. But I have heard it before that you got you got to pay the dues, because most communities that I see don't have all that design on the outside.
Right.
All it is when you go into their neighborhood, all it is houses. That's it. They don't have that leeway where you got that the grass needs to be cut and stuff like that.
Right.
So but anyway, it's the weekend. I know you're ready.
I am. I really am. This has been a long week this week. I'm not even gonna hold you. It has been. It was good Monday through Wednesday, but Thursday and Friday, God, dog. Well, today hasn't started yet for work day.
To
but
the speech.
I listened to. I did listen to it, but like I said earlier, I listened to the speech so I can hear the response to see what kind of response they're gonna give, and it on cue, as usual, it was a joke. It was a joke.
I mean, he sliced and diced the ass.
Yeah, but he was a little contradictory in terms and certain things.
Yeah, well,
but he didn't let him slide on a whole lot of other shit though.
Yeah, but anyway, that's politics. We don't do that in here.
We did that earlier this morning. We already had that conversation earlier this morning.
Yeah, well, I was in somebody else's. But anyway, it's the weekend.
No worries.
Be safe. And you have to drop me because I can't drop myself. What happened to that? Why can't we drop ourselves no more? Did TikTok change?
Listen, TikTok right now is on something different, because certain people could hear you talk but not see you. Some people can see you but not hear you. Some people can be on mute, but I can still hear everything that's going on in their rooms. Some people cannot be on mute and not hear a word. TikTok is on one right now. I think they started day drinking on Thursday.
Is that what happened?
They're a little drunk right now.
When I push to leave, I can't do that. It pops up that video shit. So anyway, you have a safe weekend. And oh shit, I'm gonna take my teeth out.
See, I got him. I felt it coming. I knew it. I felt it coming. I got it.
Actually, I still heard everything he said.
See, once again, my thumb was ready. I was already at the ready because I knew it was coming. And the moment he started, I hit end call. I hit it. So you still heard him though?
Yeah, every.
TikTok, you slow on the uptake. Y'all slow on the uptake, David. Y'all just slow. Twin, last words, bro.
Last words. Peace, y'all. Love y'all.
Man, you have a phenomenal weekend. Hug the family for me. Don't overwork yourself. Don't work too damn hard. And just have a good weekend. Honestly and true, have a good weekend. Miss Kwani, what you got planned, man?
So next week is spring break. So
is it? Your clocks. Make sure you spring forward. It's the weekend
on the 10th.
Is it the 10th?
Yeah, I think it's on the 10th of Sunday. Isn't that Sunday? It's on Sunday.
Oh yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, on the 10th. Spring forward, everybody. Spring forward.
So I think my child, look, again, I'm gonna say this once. I'm not understanding how in high school, when you're not paying my child for her athletics, how you gonna force them to practice on spring break so she can't take a spring break trip because she only in high school once. So we're not doing a spring break trip because if she misses 2 days of practice come in, she can't be in the meet after spring break. So I'm going to be in San Antonio for a couple of days and then, So I don't know what we're going to do for the rest of the week. Yeah. But anyways, y'all drink your water.
Damn.
Have a good weekend. I may or may
Love
not
you, girlie.
see y'all in San Antonio. Oh, and you never told me about the Houston tickets. It is on sometime.
I can't because I got to work. I work that late shift.
All I need to know.
Damn it.
It's okay.
Appreciate it.
But be blessed. Bye.
Be well, be blessed. Talk to you.
Come in.
Yeah, she about to start her day. Y'all, you already know they knocking on the door. She's about to get her day started. Freddie, what's going on? How do you do? Thunderstrike, 1969. I see you. What's happening? What's going on? You be changing up your handle all the time. Look, good people, it's the weekend. It's the weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Go out there and do something different. Eat a different cuisine. Just do something adventurous this weekend, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just go out there and have a good time. If you're going to work or if you're at work, make the best of it. Then when it's time to go ahead and clock out immediately. Don't get in people not another minute, second of your time. It's time for you to go out there and be you and do you. Go do that. All right? I love y'all individually. Thank y'all so very much for the support. And I pray God stay the same and we see each other on Monday. All right? Love y'all individually and collectively. Thank you so very much for being who you are, where you are, and why you are. Y'all go out there and be a blessing to those that do not expect it and expect nothing in return. And always remember, make sure you give 100% of the blessings back because you was blessed with 100%. Don't cheat somebody out of their blessing. All right? High five, everybody. High five. High five. High five. Hand slap. Hand slap. Slapping hands. Slapping hands.